ToonGrin.com.
There was a time when we were happy. We were together, my mom, my dad, and me.
Say cheese!
Hello and welcome to Watchin' Stuff, the show about watching stuff. I'm Nero, with me is my delightful co-host Whyboy, and today
we go beyond what we normally cover here.
Not really. I mean, it's still an animated fucking movie. I mean, technically speaking, we ain't going beyond shit.
But I'm trying to make a connection with the name to the topic we're doing today, Nero.
What's the point? The fucking movie doesn't make any connections to anything. Look, people.
But we're trying to be better.
That's simply not true. Otherwise, our subscriber count would be higher.
Well, we're trying.
We're what you call in the business mediocre. Yeah, today we're looking at Beyond Beyond, guys. It is a Swedish animated film, or it might be German, because it has a Swedish one and a Swedish title, German title, and it's directed by a Swedish animator.
Yeah, it's got a Swedish voice acting cast, a Danish voice acting cast, and today's film we're doing the English dub. Hooray!
Now, I have to bring this up right out of the gate, because I don't want to linger on it. Because I don't want us to forget bringing it up, but I'm bringing up the DVD covers for this. You know, they'll be on the screen. The dark-looking one.
Yeah.
That's what the movie actually is.
Yep.
The one
exactly.
the one that looks like a fucking Easter movie. That's what the U.S. released.
Yeah. Newsflash: it does not look like that at all. It's not an Easter wonderland. There's no Easter eggs laying about. It's not a yellow brick road to a magical city.
It's not not even close. It's not even remotely close to that. It isn't. It's still the right title. It's still Beyond Beyond, but it doesn't have Easter eggs. It doesn't have golden castles. There's no fucking hot air balloon. There's not one fucking hot air balloon in the whole motherfucking movie.
Yeah, they were just trying to make it an even grander adventure, I guess.
It actually looks better on the poster that says in 3D. Like, that looks like, you look at that, you're like, all this shit that you see in that poster, it's in the movie. The giant feathered bunny creature, the Feathered King, he's in there. Giant tentacle monster destroying a boat, that's in there. Little feathered creatures dancing around, that's in there. The fucking hellish wasteland in the background, that's in there. You go to the other one, golden castles, nope. Yellow brick road, nope. Easter eggs, what the fuck?
Yeah.
This isn't an Easter movie. This isn't a holiday movie.
Yeah, no, not at all.
What the
if it
fuck?
was, it would have been perfect for Easter coming up. But nope, it's not. It has nothing to do with that at all.
This
and it's
movie
completely just false advertising.
This movie has about as much to do with Easter as the fucking rabbit of Easter has to do with the return of Jesus fucking Christ. So yeah, I have to bring that up. The DVD cover is a fucking lie. Which, to be honest, the reason why Whyboy initially and I wanted to check this out is because we saw the American cover and we see that, you see that dove? You see that family-approved dove down there? That's what we call the Dove of Death.
Yeah, we've been seeing that on a lot of these budget animated films.
Why? But you review a shitload of shit animated movies. What movies had the Dove of Death? Was it that animal one you did? Animals United? That had the Dove of Death.
Yeah. That one, and a few of them, and a few other ones have like 5 Dove of Death on them, in a special class of it. And a bunch of other ones in my collection have Doves of Death that I'll hopefully cover in the future.
One of the ways we can easily spot a shitty direct-to-DVD animated film is the Dove of Death. It is almost a guarantee that movie's gonna be fucking horrible. Now, to be fair, Whyboy and I have found a few good ones. Very few and far between, and we might get to some of them. Maybe even on Watchin' Stuff, because some of them it's like, this was okay, so it's not going to be interesting for a review, but
yeah, definitely.
Ranting for like 20 to 30 minutes? Yeah.
Yeah, no.
You could get a yuck out of that on Watchin' Stuff.
Yeah, indeed.
So that was the DVD cover, and then I gotta bring up the poster, like the official movie poster. It's up on screen.
Yeah.
They blatantly fucking ripped off Tales from Earthsea.
Oh, it is. It is Tales of Earthsea. Oh.
It's fucking Tales of Earthsea. Oh my god.
Well, let's move on to the actual movie and actually tell our audience what the movie is about.
Fine. Plot. The plot is about a young bunny named Johan?
Yeah, no, I thought they pronounced it Jonah.
But it's Johhan. Is that not Johan?
I guess it is, but they pronounced it Jonah. You heard it with me.
Jonah.
Okay, so Jonah Johan is a small young bunny. And one day his life is changed. It's all topsy-turvy. He moves into a cottage with his ma and his pa, and they love each other in the first 2 minutes. So you know that something's gonna fucking happen. So his mother gets like she gets like a wicked bad cough, and she what's that disease you called it while we were watching it? Like we put it in every Disney movie.
Yeah, the plot disease.
She got plotterosis.
Yeah.
You know, it's cirrhosis of the plot.
Yeah.
And one day, Jonah, or Johan, or whatever the fuck the kid's name is, gets up and he goes to talk to his dad. As a big bird appears, and he comes down to his dad, and his mom's been whisked away.
And just whisked away to the land of the Feather King.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just sort of happens. And so his dad is just sort of like freaking out, like, oh my god, I gotta get out of here with my son.
Yeah, for some reason his dad's just like, oh shit, fucking Birdman on the loose, and not the cool Michael Keaton Birdman, just like a crazy Birdman, and not Harvey Birdman. You know, he's an attorney. If anything, he'd help me sue the Feathered Kingdom. No, like the dad grabs his kid and they book it on a boat, and they go and live out in the ocean on a boat.
Yeah, for years and years afterward.
Now, if any of you are confused, well, congratulations, because you're on the same journey as the two of us.
Yeah, yes indeed. We're not even on the actual super plot version of this yet.
No,
if they're on the boat and they're just living out their lives, Jonah is just finally thinking like, I need to go save my mom. I just need to go save her, and then he gets the chance to when a friend of the father's.
Can I just say the best part is that this little kid has hope that his mom is still out there, and he's writing letters to her, and his fucking dad just flat out says to his kid, she ain't getting those, and you're like,
I was gonna use that bottle.
You know she's not getting your letters, son.
Yes, she is. I know she is.
what the fuck? What kind of fucking parent shits on their child's hope like that?
Well, thanks, Dad. Why don't you just burn my messages to her for me?
You could go with all the other great animated dads. The dad from Book of Life and the dad from fucking Rock Dog.
Yeah. But besides horrible fathers, we have Jonah meeting up with another horrible character.
Bill.
Yeah, Bill.
Who might be a dog? He doesn't look remotely like a dog, but I assumed he was a dog.
No, he was a dog. He was sort of like that shaggy sort of dog. And basically friends with him. And it seems that the Feather King...
Wait. Friends...
friends with the father, I think.
Friends. Did we watch the same film here?
Yes, of course, but I...
Only call if you see him. And keep it quiet. The radio is no toy.
But what if...
I said no!
Bill's a fucking asshole to the dad.
Yeah, they were, but they're the only ones that are just talking amongst each other. There's some form of acquaintance.
So at some point, the dad and Bill have a back and forth to give us some minor exposition, and the only thing you could really extrapolate from it is the Feathered King doesn't like water. Which, by the way, no context at fucking all what the Feathered King is. We know it's the thing that took Johan's mom. And we know it doesn't like water for some reason. And that's the only context we get. And then, after their little boat goes to crap, because, surprise, surprise, if you stay out at sea without any supplies, you tend to fucking run out after a while.
Yeah.
So, all of a sudden, the dad leaves. Great fucking parenting, by the way. You leave your fucking only kid alone on a boat. What if, like, a maelstrom hit?
Or what if what actually happens? That the kid just basically moves the boat away. How are you ever gonna find him again?
Yeah, the kid gets a call from Bill, and Bill's like shitting his pants because the Feather King found him. So the kid jacks the boat and drives it to Bill, saving Bill, and then sabotaging the boat because he wants to talk to the Feather King, but he doesn't talk to the Feather King. And then the Feather King fucking leaves. And then Bill's just like, fuck you, here's a ticket that the Feather King gave me. Good luck. But the boat's sinking, I'm gonna drown. Yeah, that sucks. Woo! Dives in a barrel and leaves. We're not joking. This is the fucking chain of events as this fucking movie occurs.
Yeah, it's exactly it. And so Jonah
confusing.
sinks in the boat that Bill locked him in, basically, and is teleported to beyond, or wherever or the land of the Feather King.
Maybe he's beyond the mysterious beyond.
Ooh. And so
Like that piece of shit fucking movie from fucking what's it called? Land Before Time.
Yeah. And so here we have Jonah with the rest of his adventure as he's traversing into this land, just trying to
Of
find
some
his
kind.
mom again.
He travels to... No, he doesn't even travel to the land first. He travels to a shipping yard where he meets a frog who he has to give the ticket to. But his ticket isn't applicable.
Yeah, because
So the frog's like, you can't come here. So then Johan just walks in with another person. So a good thing that crisis was fucking averted.
yeah, exactly. And then we meet up with the Feather King, played by Patrick Warburton.
Where is she? Where is my mom?
How would I know that?
No joke. Legit the best fucking thing out of this whole movie. Patrick Warburton. Patrick, I know you're not going to watch this video in any way, shape, or form. I understand that, but I'm still going to give you a shout out. Brother, you're amazing in this fucking movie.
Yeah.
No joke, you really were.
Yeah, really is. He really doesn't encapsulate the role, even though we don't really know what the role of the Feather King is.
Yeah, but that voice is so charismatic.
It is. And so we have the Feather King, he just takes Jonah's like, you're not supposed to be here. I'm going to take you to the god of this world, or whoever she is.
It's not even God. He's like, hey, listen, kid, I gotta go take you to Mora.
Yeah.
Who's Mora? Shut the fuck up. I'm gonna take you to Mora, okay? And then we go to a pond of some sort.
That's Mora down below.
That-
That's,
Mora, I guess, is in it. We don't establish that till like third act.
yeah, basically. We do just see like bits of tentacles down there, just putting in all hentai jokes and all that.
Yeah, because we're immature. So then it's cool. Like, this is a legit good scene though. Like, Johan falls into the fucking water and he sinks. And the Feather King reaches in and pulls him out, but because it's water, we get to see what water does, and it burns the Feather King.
Yeah.
Like, it dissolves him. And like, shit, look at that. A visual cue.
Ooh, that is interesting. But
That's
why
that's
does
how
it
you
do
make a
that?
movie. I can't fucking tell you. The movie didn't explain shit, man.
Yeah, the
Did you
visual
watch
cues
this
are
fucking-
one thing, but you need an explanation for them.
Did you see the fucking movie? It didn't explain shit.
Yeah, no, it doesn't, and that's the biggest failing of this movie. It doesn't explain itself. It just sort of lays out all its ideas onto the floor, and it just expects the audience to really just understand its world, just right
It's
off
funny.
the bat.
I half expected the reason for that. Like, sometimes when a film will write a movie like this, it's because... Okay, prime example. People have told me the new Ghost in the Shell movie, it does the same thing. Like, it expects you to come in and be a person who is a fan of the anime and the manga to know the mythos, so they don't explain dick.
Yeah.
Like, you have to know it by default. We don't make it for a wide appeal audience. We just expect you to know.
Yeah. You just have to know all the rules in the rule book before we even give it to you.
Yeah, before you even open up the fucking board game. And I thought one of the reasons why Beyond Beyond did that was maybe, oh, you know what? Maybe it was like based on a folk legend or a children's book, and because we haven't seen or read it or know about the folklore, maybe it's no. I think it's just an all original property that might pull very loosely from folklore.
Yeah, we both looked it up. I'm on the Wikipedia right now, and I don't see anything that says book adaptation or anything like that. So,
Yeah.
So it's pretty much an all-original property, with just sort of inspirations from other mythologies and such.
And even then, the inspiration is... It's, like, basic. It really is. And we'll get into that a little bit after we just, like, go through it. So, like, Jonah gets pulled out of the water by the Feather King. The Feather King says Mora has spoken, which...
She didn't say a single thing.
Again, no fucking context. And he's like, now you have to get the fuck out of here. So they go and throw the kid back at the shipping dock. The kid finds one of his bottles, swims after it, finds his mom on an island.
Well, that was easy.
What the fuck, right?
Yeah.
And, like, we keep, like, non-stop, we keep getting... Johan keeps asking questions, and no one explains anything. They just say, that's the way it is, or those are the rules. But, like, by the way, just saying those are the rules... Well, where the fuck are we that these rules are apparently important?
It doesn't explain the rules to anything.
I don't give a shit that there are rules. I just want to know why the rules are so fucking important.
And why are we following them? Everyone just says, we need to keep the balance to everything. But the balance to what? What is this world?
Who cares? Who cares? The kid spends time with his mom and all things copacetic and great. And I know it sounds like, why are they just going through the whole plot beat for beat? Because that's exactly how this fucking movie plays out.
It's just going through beat for beat for beat, and just, in the end of the day, it doesn't really, like, connect emotionally with you.
There are points where this movie just sort of stops, and characters talk back and forth so rapidly between each other, and I don't fully put that on the dubbing, because I bet in its native tongue, Swedish or Danish, it probably works better. But when you apply with an English cast, it's too rapid.
You took her. I saw you.
Wait, what's going on here? You're not Bill. Where is he?
He gave me his ticket.
He what? Wait. No, that's not how it works. Unacceptable.
Yeah, it's too rapid, and it just comes off as just almost robotic in how it's trying to exposit.
Like, Sony said, who's Mora? It doesn't matter. I don't care. You don't care. I don't care. What the fuck is happening right now?
I don't believe in Mora and all that sort of stuff.
I don't believe in Mora.
Like, oh.
It's... So eventually, the kid reunites with Bill, who's dragged out. And for some reason, by the way, never established, Bill apparently doesn't want to be in this kingdom.
I don't want to go. I'm not ready.
Which leads us to believe the kingdom is terrible.
Yeah, and
we will reveal what the whole thing is towards the end of this video. But I want you to make a mental note of that like he talks about this place like it's horrible to be here.
Yeah, exactly. And we do see some signs of the world being a little bit horrible. We see all the little bunnies in the house town. Just looking all down, It's like, oh.
Like we see the town where all, like, some of the rabbits are that have been brought to this other dimension, and this town is like the Great Depression or something.
Yeah.
But no context. Okay, fine. And then when Johan gets to the island that his mom's on, she's like in this beautiful cottage in this gorgeous meadow. It's bright and sunny.
Again, no context as to why this place is different from that other place. And why.
And then.
And why she gets her own place.
Yeah, she gets her own nice nice little fucking shack and shit. It's just pretty cool. she must have been like super awesome. You know, maybe she did a little, favor with the Feather King, if you know what I'm saying. Maybe she helped him.
Yeah.
The old in out.
Yeah.
And then after that, Bill goes into like the well we talked about earlier and just snatches up the tickets and starts bringing people from the other side and brings them over here, and then they have like a big party, and then Johan's father shows up and everyone's like kind of happy, and then Armageddon happens.
Yeah, because apparently this just throws everything out of whack, and everything just spins out of control. Bill kills the Feather King by accident.
Oh, this is one of the most horrific scenes, because we established that when water touches the Feather King, it's like acid. Imagine like that scene from Who Framed Roger Rabbit with the shoe, when Judge Doom dips the shoe in the dip. There's a scene like that. I'm gonna throw that scene up on screen, by the way, because it's just a fucked up scene.
Let me out! You'll ruin everything. Blah, 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 blah. And... Hell, you traitor! No!
That's horrible!
It is.
What the fuck? Bill is a piece of shit in this movie. And we get no context why. He just is. It's so fucked up.
Yeah, it really is.
And then like Whyboy said, Bill gets into a confrontation with the Feather King, and he knocks him into the well, and he fucking dies.
Yeah.
Like, long and short of it, they stop Armageddon from happening, and the moral of the movie is like, sometimes you just have to let things go, which is a weird lesson because that shit was never set up as a fucking lesson to begin with.
Yeah, really.
So the entire time afterwards, Whyboy and I are, hell, even during the movie, we're talking back and forth, and we're trying to like decipher. And Whyboy's like, I don't fucking get it. Nero. What's this supposed to be? And from a total asshole, I just go, metaphor for death?
We were saying that throughout the entire movie. It was obviously some form of metaphor for death.
Maybe?
Yeah.
Because it also kinda isn't?
Yeah.
Like, think about it. Okay, first off, yes. The movie is supposed to be a metaphor for death in the afterlife.
Yeah. Yeah, we have the Feather King being like basically the Grim Reaper, taking bodies away from the living world to basically take them to the next world. The river Styx and the boat driver basically taking all the souls over to the other side. Then we have Limbo, Heaven apparently, or whatever it is.
So is like the Great Depression world? Is that like hell?
Yeah, I guess it would be hell. And just from the thoughts of that, like. Think of it just from how it sounds. Thematically, this all sounds very interesting. A kid's movie that's exploring death from a children's perspective and how to accept it.
Could be great.
Yeah, very great. The problem is the magic word of the day that we've been saying over and over again. Context. Yeah, there is no context for explaining any of this.
I mean, the movie opens. The Feather King comes to claim the mom because she got sick. So she clearly had a fatal disease, she died, and the Reaper came to take her to the afterlife. But then the dad's reaction is to hijack his kid, hop on a boat, and go out to the ocean. Okay, but if the Feather King is the Grim Reaper, what the fuck? Are you just gonna live forever then? Because the Grim Reaper can't take you? What the fuck's the context of that?
Yeah, what?
It counters what the fuck's being established.
Yeah, what is the actual plan is he trying to do? Is he just trying to outrun death? Is he just escaping death entirely so his son's not taken away?
Is it a metaphor to keep his son safe from the reality that his mother died?
Because if you push that would actually be intelligent and go towards the theme of accepting death in the end.
Yeah, but there's like no reason for him to hijack his son. He could just like tell his son, oh, she went beyond. Yes, it sounds stupid, but so is how the movie was executed anyways. But he could have given something to his son where it's like, your mother went beyond because of the Feather King. So like the kid constantly wants to like try and reach out to the Feather King.
Yeah.
And that would have been better. But like the kid doesn't. The kid doesn't like try to reach out for the Feather King for fucking years. And then all of a sudden he's just like, I want to talk to the fucking Feather King so I can get my mom back.
Yeah, I just want my mom back.
And the thing is, like, conceptually, this is a brilliant idea.
Yeah, indeed.
It really is. The idea of explaining death from a child's perspective isn't inherently bad, but you know what movie fucking did it good?
What's that?
The fucking Land Before Time.
Yeah.
The first one. They flat out, that fucking mom died protecting her baby boy. And on top of that, you see how Littlefoot deals emotionally with having to let his mom go and to move on and be stronger for the situation he's in. Mm-hmm. This fucking movie doesn't do anything.
Yeah, not really.
Johan just bitches about questions that are never answered.
It would be better if someone answered his stupid questions.
And then, like, so if Beyond is the afterlife of some sort, what the fuck is Bill? Because they said he built the Beyond, like he built the Feather Kingdom. mean? Is he an angel? What?
You know, the way that we describe it, it's like he could be Satan in a sense, like in the old biblical story.
Because he takes over?
Yeah. Yeah, in the old biblical story, we have God is the one that throws Satan into the underworld after he tried to, like, attack.
Take over heaven, yeah.
Exactly.
Like, he did the big regime change.
Yeah, and we had a sort of similar thing here, that he just sort of came back to Beyond to basically say, like, I'm taking over now to make a big party here. It's just...
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying... That would be brilliant, maybe, if that was the case, but I don't think that was the end game. I think that was an inconsequential turn of events.
Yeah, I don't... Yeah. Like, the character of Bill is not well thought out at all. He's just a horrible, horrible character.
To be fair, none of the characters are thought out, but Bill is not thought out and an asshole.
Let me out!
You'll ruin everything. Blah, 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 blah. And...
So it's even worse of a mix.
And also played by John Heater of Napoleon Dynamite fame, who does an awful job here. Just an awful, annoying voice. Once again.
There are 6 fucking characters in the whole movie. That's 6 major speaking roles. Johann, played by Evan from evantubehd.
You might know him from YouTube.
So, yeah, we'll link in the description, all that jazz. We might as well, right? I mean...
Yeah, exactly. Let's just comment... Let's comment just briefly on him.
I'm not gonna shit on a kid who clearly wasn't fucking trained to be a voice actor. I'm just gonna say, I don't see why the studio didn't just hire a voice actor that could do a child. There's Grey Delisle, Tara Strong. You could do any woman. Could have done a young boy voice.
Yeah, the character needed a range of emotions. The kid at times did have what it took to do it, but he just did not have the range for everything.
His performance fluctuates from, oh, that's a believable little kid, awesome, to, holy shit, were we only allowed to have the studio for the one fucking take? Is that it? One take, and then we have to. Oh, they're waving the shotgun at us. We have to get out of the fucking studio. We gotta go.
Come on, Evan. Let's go out to the theme parks.
We have to go and play on the fucking rides. Here's your cruller, because I guess that's what kids eat now. I don't know what kids like. The mom. Who doesn't like a good cruller? Goes great to coffee. Like, Johann's mom was played by Amber Childers. Nothing. This woman had no presence.
No presence and no real emotion, really. Rather than just say, you don't belong here. What are you doing here?
And the worst part is that she was the crux of the whole fucking movie.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Johann's dad, played by Carrie Elways of The Princess Bride fame, he's good about 50%.
Yeah, at the very beginning,
act?
we were liking him. We were thinking like, yeah, good father and all that sort of stuff. And then he leaves on his boat.
Well, good father's debatable because we still had she's not getting those, son. So okay, father, for the most part. Like, that was just a dick scene for some reason. I don't know why the fuck they'd write that in there. But like, after his dad leaves for like 2/3 of the film, he comes back, and I don't know if like Carrie Elways was pissed or something, but it's just like, I don't fucking care. I'm gonna try. I don't give a shit about my performance anymore. I thought I was getting like a major motion picture deal. I was in a dubbing of a Miyazaki film. All right, I was the Baron from The Cat Returns. I don't need this shit.
It's just...
So he was good about 50%.
Yeah, about 50%. Yeah, like we just said before, Patrick Warburton is the only one that really just sort of just took the role and just ran with it.
Positives.
Yeah, the animation the animation art style is very, very unique for it. There are points with it where we're just thinking like, wow, this is very good for an independent project.
And then there's every other time. Like, fucking Johann comes out of the water.
Ooh, he's all
and he ain't
dry.
fucking wet. Was it because it's like afterlife water?
Yeah.
Again, I'm giving it too much credit. I'm pretty sure it's just because they were fucking cheap.
Yeah, it was probably because of that. there's just little bits of cheap animation just strewn about into there, as they wanted to focus their money on other places, but not on every single place, because they, I guess, felt it they couldn't do that.
I'm looking at like the reception, and I feel like I have to read this.
Yeah, sure.
Variety writes, the creative team behind Beyond Beyond invent an elaborate mythology around an impressive figure called the Feather King, who guards the realm where Johann the Rabbit Boy must venture. Though the trip proves too dark and complicated for family crowds, limited exports prospects. Okay, one, shut the fuck up. This shit wasn't dark. They never even used the word death once. For fuck's sake, by all stretch of the imagination, Book of Life was fucking darker.
Of course. Oh my god.
They don't mention death. They don't mention it as the afterlife. They don't mention heaven. They don't mention hell. Fuck, you want a dark fucking movie? Watch fucking Hunchback of Notre Dame was fucking darker than this shit. That had a priest who wanted to molest the fuck out of a gypsy chick.
Oh my god, that is just hilariously awful.
Too dark? My asshole's too dark. Are you fucking kidding me with this nonsense? And complicated? Shit, you know what? You got me there. It's kind of complicated, but not in the way they mean it to be.
It's complicated in the sense that it doesn't explain itself at all. Like, oh my god, what sort of ass were they hiding in to write all that crap?
And that was Variety. Fucking Variety. That's like a major magazine. Yeah. And then the Dove marked Beyond Beyond with their family approved. That's a fair point. It's not by any means vulgar or violent or disgusting or crude, so that's okay. It is. It did not deserve the Dove. And then it goes on. A charming little story about the loss of a loved one and how that loss affects others. Bullshit, it does.
Let's list the others in this situation. We got Jonah.
Yeah. Maybe?
No, not him.
Okay, so Jonah?
That's it.
And that's it?
The way that it affects that is that he completely ignores it, basically.
Gets even better. SVT. Oh, yeah. SVT
praised the movie's 3D environment and compared it to the works of Hayao Miyazaki, but also felt that the film's premise was too confusing.
You're gonna compare this to Hayao Miyazaki. To quote Frank Miller's Batman, are you dense? Are you retarded? No. This was nothing like Hayao Miyazaki.
Well, the poster was.
Shut the fuck up. He's not wrong.
Yeah.
He's not wrong. This is bullshit.
Yeah, this
is bullshit of the highest caliber. It's not dark.
No.
Sure it's fucking complicated, or at least not in the way they mean it to be.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
It's just an irritating movie. It has all the pieces there to really make something that's really thought-provoking. And just really could be something that could really make a kid think.
It sucks because...
But no, they don't really want to do for that in this English dub. They just...
If I have to choose one word to describe it, frustrating.
Yeah.
Because, look, sometimes movies can be shit.
Yeah.
And that sucks. Sometimes a movie is so fucking inept that it fucking boggles the mind how it even happened.
Yeah.
This is a movie with so much potential fucking squandered. It's like watching a flower fucking die.
It is.
It could be so beautiful, and it withers and just dies before your fucking eyes. And Whyboy, I don't know who to blame it on. Maybe it's just the dubbing. Maybe the dubbing made it really shitty. Maybe in its native language, maybe it's actually really good. Maybe they took context out to make it as kid-friendly and, like, maybe in the original Swedish or Danish, maybe it flat out establishes she's fucking dead and the kid's mourning the loss of his mom and he needs to overcome it. But the English version fucking pussyfoots around it.
Yeah, it is just too scared to really just step outside of that shell of just saying it's dead. And this kid is sad because she is dead. It's as simple as that.
This could have been so brilliant. This could have been such a good breakout movie that could have really been something. Because all the big movies, it's always Disney or Pixar or DreamWorks, and I guess to a lesser extent Blue Sky and whoever the fuck did Rock Dog. Everyone talks about all the big name guys. And it would be nice, it would be so fucking nice if just like one fucking small film could come out and be just fucking good. Not even exceptional, but legitimately fucking good. Something with like a high recommendation.
Yeah.
And this had it. This wasn't like some shit like fucking The Real Story of fucking Puss in Boots or Animals United. This had so much potential to being good, and they fucked it up.
I think the only thing that I can say to it is that, like, my dog has the right idea of it just to sleep through this mess.
So what's the rating? I think the lowest one on our new list is, I'm giving it a fucking rock bottom.
Yeah. Maybe we just explain it. Whatever. I'll give it a rock bottom too. I wouldn't really recommend this to anybody.
Like, there's nothing to pull out to really enjoy it. It's rock bottom. Yeah. It hit rock bottom.
At the very least, if you want to go see that, try to see a sub of one of the other voice casts.
Shit, let us know if in Swedish or Danish it works.
Yeah.
Because we saw it in English, and we'll leave in the description below. We'll leave an Amazon link to the movie and where they're selling it. And then if you wanna pick it up, I think it's maybe like, I don't know, maybe like a couple of bucks. Maybe it's $14. I don't really remember.
Yeah, please waste your money for us.
You know, I don't. It was rock bottom. Whyboy thinks it's rock bottom. I think it's rock bottom.
Yeah.
You could watch something else, but you know what? At least it's not Rock Dog. Actually, shit. You know what? I can't shit on Rock Dog. I like Angus fucking Scattergood in that goddamn movie, so it still had one thing going for it. Actually, that's not fair. I actually like the Feather King in this too.
Well, I don't think Rock Dog made you as frustrated and angry at it as this made us. Like the.
No, that didn't.
It is just
fuck this movie.
But that was just watching stuff, and that was a quite magnificent adventure in the quotation sense.
Yeah, quotation sense.
Yeah. And now, where to next, Nero, for us? Where to next in our journey through watching stuff?
I think we have to go. Ouch. Didn't ruin the dramatic point of that take. We need to go beyond.
Now.
Okay.
This was watching stuff, guys. I've been Whyboy, and that was Nero who did that awful thing just now. And we'll see you next time on ToonGrin. So, be sure to tune in to ToonGrin and watch us be sad together. Ta-ta for now.
Yeah.